see me? Ah, there we are. Okay, excellent. 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 Ah, there we are. Okay. Alright, boys, give me one more sec. We're almost there. I promise, we'll make it. So. Okay. Wow, computer bad. Computer bad. Holy shit. You decided to betray me. My own computer has decided to betray me. I can't believe my own computer decided to betray me. Can you believe that? Probably. My own Twitch decided to just go ahead and kill me. I can't believe that. Alright. Well, we're 10 minutes late, so in for a penny, in for a pound. Now to tell people that I'm actually fucking streaming. And then, give it a sec for people to drop on in. Okay. I am now actually streaming. I'm dressed as Milo because this is the mean green challenge where we're only going to use, grass Pokemon. I thought about, what if it was just a green Pokemon? Which would be cute, but, well, you know, that's how it is. Okay, let's, whoop. Alright, now I'm actually streaming. This is no longer a request. Alright, so Pokemon Green, right? Let's actually, maybe unmute this bad boy, and I'll turn down my own sound a little bit. Okay, let's actually begin the video game. Isn't that what you came here for? For the video game? That's what most people come to streams for. Or maybe it's for me. Oh god, oh, that's so loud. Holy shit. Okay. Alright, we did it. Right, so this is a sort of restoration hack of Pokemon Green. As you already know, Pokemon comes in two flavors, red and green. And we got Pokemon Blue, or rather, Japan's version of Pokemon Blue, which is a revised version of Pokemon Red and Green. So we got the bitter version, and someone took it upon themselves to go back and make the first version, but worse. But, you know, now in the color green. So there you go. We're only going to be using grass Pokemon. We're going to be proving once and for all, is grass ass? And the answer will be no, because this is a game made for children. I've literally seen people beat this game by only hitting the A button, so probably won't be too bad. And if you're wondering why I keep looking over at the other side of the screen, it's because that's me monitoring what the stream looks like. So there we go. Alright, boys, let's hop on into this. Hopefully my audio's coming in okay. And play some video game. Whoop. Alright, so I'm not gonna pull a fast one on you where I do the thing where I pretend like, oh, it's a new adventure. You're probably an adult watching this, all of you, all one of you, I guess. You know what a Pokemon game is. There's no reason for me to pretend like, oh, it's a brand new adventure. I mean, I guess doing a mono type run is a new adventure, but, you know, it ain't that new. So let's do it. I don't like the all caps. Let's, a little green action here. I've always kind of hated that Pokemon games are, these early ones that are in all caps. You know, the thought, occurs to me, the dude that, translated the first couple of Pokemon games. I believe his name is Nob Ogasawara. He follows me on Twitter, and I could just ask him, why are these earlier games in, like, all caps? But I'm afraid of networking, so, oh well. What should his name be? what is the thing that grass doesn't like? Now, on one hand, grass does not like acidic acid. Not exactly good for grass growth. But there's a lot of poison-type grass Pokemon in Gen 1. So, you know, maybe not that one. Clipper? Close. Let's name this boy, Hank. Nope. Because he loves to mow the grass. Is that an acceptable pun, Hank? Now, I know he's the opposite of Hank Hill in many ways. Hank would be a proud, humble boy. He'd be a swell dude. He wouldn't talk a bunch of smack, but, you know, I don't know why I have, oh, what's up? It's my boy. Oh, we're at the roundup, boy. You don't understand. We're taking it green to the next stage. We have the Pokemon green. We have the me green. The gang's all here. The game is made to be green. And we're naming this boy Hank because Hank Hill cuts a lot of grass. So there we go. I couldn't, because I'm a fucking buffoon, figure out how to get Twitch chat to display on the thing. So I'll just be Why does it keep... This is horrible. Why does it keep doing this to me? I don't know what a menu is. The thing they say about, you become, dumb, and you don't know how things work when you're streaming and playing a video game at the same time. That's actually true. So, if you ever see someone, fucking it up, that's why. His name is Hank. Like, literally a game I could probably, at this point, play with my goddamn eyes closed, and yet I have no clue how to play it with my actual brain when I have to use more than one brain cell. It's a goddamn shame, really. You would think that with a 420 IQ, as I frequently claim to have, I'd be able to do more than two things at once. But for you true stoners out there, all none of you, you would know that, good lord, doing two things at once stone, impossible. And that's why we're sober for this one. And also I think it's against Twitch TOS. I think? I wonder if this movie has been changed at all. So here's a funny story. So this movie on the screen is Stand By Me. And as a child, because I hadn't seen Stand By Me, and my point of reference is just being a black child, I thought the movie that they were referencing was fucking Boys in the Hood, and I was then under the impression when I found out later that it is not in fact Boys in the Hood that they're referencing, that Boys in the Hood is a remake of Stand By Me, which is a little bit of a stretch, admittedly. I mean, I guess there's probably a film literacy argument to be made for Boys in the Hood in many ways, channeling the energy of Stand By Me, but I was like fucking 8, so, you know, I don't think that's gonna be the case. Alright, so very obviously, this is the big green run, where we prove once and for all that grass is not ass, which is probably not going to be entirely true. I'm going to have some number of HM slaves. I humored maybe having, for HM users, well, I'm probably only going to have one because Gen 1, game easy, Pokemon generally don't even learn 4 good moves. I think this one's well. Like, obviously, we're going with Charmander, duh. No, I don't want the Charmander. Absolutely not. There we go. Nope. They're in a different order. Absolutely not. No. Today, this is the day we proved ass is not grass. I feel like I was in the middle of saying something interesting, but I guess not, so it couldn't have been that interesting. But fun fact, in each version of Pokemon, these little guys on the side of the screen, these little, pocket monster fellas, they're different in each version of the game. I think even Yellow might have some, but there you go. They're not, I don't think they're version exclusives, though. Kind of weird that they don't pick any green Pokemon to be on the sides, but what can you do? What can you do? Right. What can we name Bulbasaur? Let's think this over. Or maybe we shouldn't nickname Bulbasaur at all, because since I'm using all grass Pokemon, all of their screen sprites are going to look identical. But I'll leave it to you, chat. I'll give you exactly 30 seconds, and by 30 seconds I probably mean 10, because time feels like it's going way slower for me on screen because the spotlight is on. Any takers for naming Bulbasaur? If not, it's just gonna be Bulbasaur. Maybe it should be Bulbasaur with correct capitalization. You know what? We'll just leave it as Bulbasaur for now, and I will reconsider when we get to fuck, what's that spot? Spooky Ghostland that everyone says is dark, but really it's just a spooky, scary skeleton spot that people think is scary because they're fucking 6. And the typical Pokemon fan really wants to relive the experience of being 6. But me, I'm an adult, unlike them. Alright, what's going on over here? Calling all Pokemon trainers, the elite trainers of the Pokemon League are ready to take on all comers. Bring your best Pokemon and see how you rate as a trainer. Pokemon League HQ, Indigo Plateau. P.S. Professor Oak, visit us. Is there ever like a reason given for Professor Oak needing to visit? I don't think so. Of course not. I don't even know why I asked. Buffoonery. Alright, so we're probably about to see some fucking horrible looking Pokemon sprites. That's what this game does. Like, if you've ever seen the Generation 1 Pokemon sprites and said, wow, those look like dog shit. Well, it's gonna be just more of that. It's just gonna look really fucking horrible. It's unfortunate, but it's true. Which kind of begs the question, if they had the time to redo a bunch of these early game sprites, why not just do them good the first time? Really begs a lot of questions, but that's just what it is. I guess from an animation standpoint, I do like that they have a little bit of a screen wiggle going on. That's pretty cool. I never really, like, I always sort of took that screen shake for granted, but I guess it does. Oh, Lord. Oh, thank God. Alright, alright. I was trying to prove this is the grass is not ass stream. Oh, 69 experience. Nice! We did it, boys. That's the end of the game. We may as well just turn it in now. Like, that's basically the alarm saying that we beat the game. So there we go. True, you did pick the wrong Pokemon. You should have picked the grass one, frankly put. But I already did that, so, fuck off, I guess. I like, Gary's little pompadour wiggle here. I mentally understand that, Handkill does not have a pompadour. Oh, also, because this is green, the overworld sprites are very slightly different. Like these little pansies here, they're different flowers. I think they're roses in the usual English version. So, for those of you not watching this stream right now, you are missing out on dancing flower action. And, man, they fucked up. You should go around telling your friends that they goofed up. I think the signs are different too, but I didn't notice. So there you go. Tell your friends. In fact, tell everyone you have ever known that the flowers in Pokemon Red and Green are very slightly different. The grass animation is a little bit different. I think the signs are slightly different. I want to say the Pokemon Centers are also a little bit different too. The sign outside of them, that is. I think they say like PKMN. But we're going to find out in a second. Oh, okay, well, I guess that sign's the same. Maybe only some of it has changed. I know this, see, there we go. It says shop, not mart. That does kind of beg the question, why are they called, marts and not shops? But, okay, I guess, that's fine. Now, the reason I nitpick so hard for this early section is mostly because the early versions of Pokemon were under a lot of, like, a weirdly high amount of scrutiny when it came to how they were adapted. Like the dude who does the voice of Professor Oak, when he went into interview for the line, they were just a bunch of dudes in Japanese suits. Well, I guess they were just regular suits, I guess. And he thought he was doing an okay job doing like an old man professor, and they were like, "Come on, be more Okido, more Okido." And he was like, "What the fuck are you guys talking about?" And the translator looks over him and says, "They want you to be more Oki." And he was like, "What the fuck does that mean?" And they didn't have an answer. So he just took that to be like a high-pitched voice, and that's how we have that incredibly high-pitched, "Oh, well, hello, Ash," like thing that we have going on now, which is very interesting. So, the more you know. Oh shit, I guess that, that Pokemon fact made, one of the people in the chat leave, which is okay. Sometimes, you just don't want to hear any facts, you know what I mean? Given the state of the world right now, sometimes you hear, a fucking fact, your ears close, and you say, "No, thank you, I will not be hearing any of that. If you try to expand my brain, I will shoot you on sight. No, thank you." But don't worry if you missed some. The VODs will be going on the YouTube. They're going to be unlisted, though, so you're going to have to look in a playlist. I have it's a small pet peeve of mine for folks to, like, you know, if they do, like, other not just live playing content, when they just start, you know, just uploading VODs, and that just kind of spamming up the subscription box. I don't know. That's a little bit of a pain for me. I'm not a big fan of it. I guess it's sort of feeding the YouTube algorithm and being bad, and, you know, reducing the variety of content people can produce. But also, you know, usually I come to McDonald's for like a hamburger and not necessarily non-hamburgers. You know what I mean? I mean, make no mistake, I will fuck with some McNuggies. But, you know, you understand my point. Well, I guess I'm still wrong, because, you know, I go to Taco Bell. Taco's in the name, but their tacos are kind of okay. But I will fuck with their potatoes, though, so that's something. I don't know, are we big potato boys in the chat? Big potato gang? If you have not had it, well, and you generally like Taco Bell, it's pretty good. Did they pay me to say that? Yes. No, they did not. Huh, I wonder if anyone back... I wonder if this audio back here is picking up. Well, I guess I'll find out. Okay, not thrilled about burning a potion so early. I'm actually not really used to using items in Pokemon games, because I'm saving them for a special time. A time that will never arrive. That's just how Pokemon games works. You save your items for the end of the game, and when the end of the game shows up, you don't need them. That's just the law. It's actually illegal in most states to use them. Same is true for sodomy in some places, so the more you know. Which is bad, obviously. The sodomy part, not the item part. Use items, criminal. That's a felony. I'm just gonna dump facts, because I have to multitask, and the only way I know how to multitask is listing interesting facts. So this line, I hope to see you again. Okay, so I am actually just going to be skipping the second rival fight, because, as you probably noticed, I'm getting the feeling my DBs for Bulbasaur are shit, I'm imagining. Oh, this is not a Force tutorial. So that line is probably closer to, "We're always at your service," or something like that, but the closest... Oh, wait, I almost forgot the item. The closest equivalent would be, you know, "Thank you, please come again." As, like, you know, the generic thing you say as a cashier, you know, when you know, or doing some type of customer service job. So, there you go. Ah, okay, so they did change that line. Seems like I was drunk. My head hurts. By the way, are you in a hurry? You know what? Let's see what you have to say. I see, you're using a Pokedex. Interesting. I kind of wonder how much of the dialogue here was changed. I didn't really notice any before. Oh, I love this little Weedle. He looks a little bit more like he's going to a little party. He has a little clown nose going on. He has a little party hat. I really wish Kakuna and Beedrill kind of kept that little party motif going. Gives you, you know, kind of jestery vibes, you know what I mean? There you go. I don't think I've noticed anything different so far. Although it does feel like maybe a little, I don't want to say lazy, but that's one of the relatively few lines that are known to be changed in early Pokemon. So I've always sort of... Uh-oh, this shit freeze? What the hell? Oh, nope. Okay. Alright. I guess a video game from 1996 was just too extreme for my modern-day computer to handle. Yeah, I know. Technology. Amazing. I think I was in the middle of another mildly interesting fact, but I don't remember. I humored using other Pokemon that seem like they would live in grass, because there's a relatively small amount of grass Pokemon, and you know, just to make things up. Not that I'm afraid that, oh, I can't beat the game with just grass Pokemon, but you know, just to keep things interesting, like wouldn't it be cute to have Butterfree, right? Wouldn't that be fun? But I decided against it at the last second because I couldn't quite justify it. So maybe, again, like I said before, for the HM slaves, I guess we'll look into seeing if we can... Oh, God. I can already tell this is going to be horrible. Having, like, puns for them to see if I can get away with it. Like Kingler, for example, as Crabgrass. Huh? Yeah? You into that? No? Okay, well, I thought it was funny. Or maybe just keeping it to Pokemon that broadly live in grass or something. But, well, we'll see. We'll see. So this is going to be most of the game. Just this, basically. No, but seriously, the game plan is, for Generation 1, based on your speed, Razor Leaf is almost always going to crit. It's a special, you know, it uses, you know, it calculates them with the special stat, and it's glitched out, so it's pretty much always going to crit more often than not. Like, I think like, it has like an 80-something% chance of critting. So, the beginning of the game, and the same is true for Slash and all the other critical hit moves, it's just going to be me doing a beeline for that. I couldn't think of a pun. I feel like there's a good pun that I could have went for. Make a beeline for that, and from there, hope for the best, because most of the game, to my understanding, can be knocked out with a... let's see, base power 55, which, you know, pumps it to, like, about 75 or something like that. Times 2 is like 140, so, you know, 140 base power for the entire game. Hoping for the best, and, you know, early Pokemon means that if a Pokemon is half decent, that usually means it's good, because the power level is quite low. This is basically just Krillin.Pokemon. Okay, that was a bad pun. You're gonna have to forgive me for that. I mean, you don't have to. Actually, yes you do. This is an order. I'm no longer asking for your forgiveness. You're going to have to deal with it. Oh, wow, everyone left the chat. Oh, wow, damn. Oh, well. I wonder if I should tell the people that I actually know that probably do want to see it but are not looking at Twitter that I am streaming. Probably a pretty good idea. You would think by now I would be in the habit of doing that, but nope, it's been so long I forgot how Twitch works. So, there you go. Old man, don't know how to use technology, don't know what a computer is. It's going to be me asking people, how do I log into my Gmail? Please. What is a twit longer? It's been so long at this point. I'm afraid to ask. Whoa, car. I don't want to have to get up and close my window, so we're gonna hope for the best and hope for that car going away. Maybe me talking over it will keep you distracted, just long enough for it to leave. We did it? Okay, good. All right, we did it. Maybe it's probably time for me to break out topics, because I already knew. I already knew going in. It's going to be tackle. It's going to be body slam. Maybe if we really want to get spicy, we're gonna abuse some glitches with toxic leech seed action, which actually doubles the speed of leech seed. Which, you know, that sounds good, or rather, it doubles, you know, the poison damage, so instead of being, like, exponentially starting from like, 1/16 health, it's, like, exponential starting from, like, 1/4 or something like that, or, like, an 1/8, which is, you know, quite a bit better, which, again, that sounds really cool, that sounds really great, until you remember, Pokemon games are really easy, and there's a video that basically breaks down, that is a big brain strat for a small brain game. Which kind of summarizes the grass... Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Which kind of summarizes the grass type as a whole. Big brain strats, small brain game. We're trying to get the cool mix-ups. We're trying to do some fucking overhead, save your meter, practice in the practice mode of the video game for 8 hours a day on, like, Kirby Stream Land. Come on. And don't you talk about how those Kirby games can kind of hard on their higher difficulties. Don't you do it. I don't want to hear it. I'm fully aware. I know. You know what I'm talking about. Don't you well actually me. Okay, I know none of you did. But I have to preempt it, you know, to give the illusion that there are millions of you watching me right now, when really it's just 3 people I know in real life, and like one of them probably has like their fucking tab muted and just supporting me. No, I'm joking. I don't care. It's all good. Leech Seed, low-key putting in work. I'm not gonna lie. Gives me 1 extra attack every turn. Man, I wish there was a hack that would, like, double the speed of the video game. But keep the music basically the same. I guess that wouldn't really mean much for me, because I've gone through a lot of PP. It doesn't really mean a whole lot for me, but, because I'm playing this on mute, because I don't want it to, I don't want my mic to pick up on it, but it's way too goddamn hot to be wearing, headsets. So, there we go. When does Bulbasaur actually get Vine Whip? Let's check. Let's see, Bulbasaur Vine Whip. Sorry, boys. Look, I think level 13? I think it's 13. I feel like it's level 13. But the good news is, since we're going to have a lot of TMs that we're not going to be able to use, hey, that's free money. So that's something cool, right? Like, the Santidote? What am I going to do with that? Fucking nothing. Half these, poison types are like, you know, part poison. Never gonna need it. Never in my life. But what I will probably need to do is go back to the Pokemon Center. You know what? Maybe we should just force the issue. I feel like we might be fine if I just start running away from stuff. Now, I guess I could probably get away with, actually, how many? Yeah. You know, I could probably be fine, because I think the last trainer is a level 9 Caterpie trainer, which I'm pretty sure I'll be fine for, but no, we're almost at the end. It doesn't really matter too much, because we're going to have to grind to level 13, but, you know how it is. We're all just chilling. We're all chilling out. We're having fun. It's not... Don't let Sonic the Hedgehog fool you. Alone on a Saturday night watching a stream? Pathetic? Nope. It's actually based. So don't worry too much about it. Oof. This is truly a big brain small frame, or small brain game. And that's okay. And that's okay. I wonder if any of the usual slew of... Oh no, I might have to fall back. Is there another trainer here? I don't remember. Maybe this was the level 9... oh, thank God. Maybe this was the level 9 Caterpie trainer. Oh, that's fine. You know what? You know what I didn't do? I didn't rename this stream to be reflective of Pokemon. Oopsies. Let's do that. Use grass. Pokemon. Rain. Alright, we did it. Now the world knows, I guess. Right, so how we all doing? How we all feeling today on this fine Saturday night, I guess. Okay. Sun was shining when I started. Presumably okay. Or presumably thinking to yourself, damn, this is really what I'm doing. My mom would be ashamed. Or proud, which is, you know, the exact same way I feel every single day. Me personally, I'm actually quite exhausted. I've sort of been on a, since both of my roommates kind of left, and now I'm redesigning the spot to my will, doing whatever the fuck I want to do with it. And by that I mean putting anime stuff in the living room. It has been a week of solid wake up at whatever time I wake up, rise and grind, basically. Reorganizing my whole situation. And, you know, eating corn dogs or whatever the hell I do in my free time. You know, that kind of thing. Oh, I like how, the onomatopoeia is, the Japanese name Purin, which is probably the sound that thing makes. That's cool. And on a whim, I decided, far against, good old waking up at the crack of noon. Actually, you know, normally I would wake up at the crack of noon. That's what I want to do. But because I'm in such a hurry to, get my whole living situation, you know, just done with, and like get my living room able to have guests over and stuff. It's been like the second I open my eyes, we're rising and grinded. We're 8 a.m., 7 a.m. Disgusting. I need to be awake for when the Amazon guys bring my stupid sofa, because I don't want them to pull some bullshit and go, ooh, sorry we missed you. I guess you'll have to just come by the delivery place and pick it up. And then I go, okay, well great, how do I do that? I don't have a car. I don't know anybody with a fucking truck. I am not going to, like, put a fucking 100-pound couch on my back and lug it from, like, damn near the airport to the other side of town. Unacceptable. May as well not even have it, so there we go. I mean, that's true, but, you know, you probably have a life and stuff. I definitely, like, ran the calculations a few times of, could this fit in a station wagon, but I'm also under the impression that a station wagon is the size of a regular car, but longer. Maybe I'm a buffoon, and wait, no, I need to do way more goddamn grinding. And I also don't want to necessarily wait on other people to have free time, because people have lives, people have jobs, people have yada yada yada, and that's a huge pain. As I'm learning firsthand, people have conflicting responsibilities. Which is funny that my old job, there's just another group chat that I just am in, and I guess we've decided to not take me out of it because it's exclusively the gay people, which I'm still cool with, and they're like, oh yeah, he's really cool, let's just leave him in there, it's all good. It's a long car, mostly a box. Yeah, it's really a pain. Like, I learned it the hard way when me and a buddy were at IKEA the other day, and I realized, like, ah, damn, I can't even get all the stuff I want, because car door this big, object this big, or car door this big, object this long, or something like that, which is a bit of a pain. I feel like people do not discuss this about IKEA stuff enough, where shipping is exorbitant. Pay $50 shipping for a $30 table, and feel like a fucking buffoon when you could have probably went on Amazon and got that bad boy cheaper. Or you can go on Amazon and pay triple the price with free shipping. Yeah, I know, what a steal. We truly live in a society. But outside of that, I got Digimon Survive. This is the part that's going to be a rant. I got Digimon Survive on a whim, because I said, that's it. I have, like, 4 busted Joy-Cons. They are apparently worth $20 in trade-in value each. And I said, you know what? That is $80. I was hesitating on it because I felt vaguely bad that, because they all have Joy-Con drift. Like, ooh, I don't want to give it to the GameStop, but then I remembered, hey, wait a minute, fuck GameStop. Duh, I should have thought of that in the first place. Almost forgot. I was thinking of the employee when, the average GameStop employee almost certainly does not fucking care if that Switch thing has, drift on it. Like, I'm sure the thought is no more complicated than, alright, if you bring this thing back for having drift, just don't be a shithead about it, and whatever, I don't care. So I traded them bad boys in, and I got Digimon Survive. I haven't had any time to play it, because I'm on that rise and grind, Sigma non-binary but male-presenting lifestyle. And I decided, well, let me not look like too much of a fucking big idiot. Let's see what those reviews are like. And every single review, it's just, I think the proper nomenclature would be cucked. Every single review is incredibly cucked. They all start with, like, hundreds of disclaimers, like, well, you know, I'll have you know that Digimon is actually not like Pokemon at all. Yeah, I fucking know. The last Digimon game was Cyber Sleuth over 7 years ago, but this isn't the Digimon game you were waiting for. Doesn't every Digimon game kind of do its own sort of thing every time? I think they all do, right? Like, that should be like a little redundant. Like, unlike Pokemon, where it sort of is the same game every single time, with Digimon, it could be whatever, right? Like, hey, Digimon Adventure, made to be very specifically a toy ad and is like a high drama series for children, right? Digimon Tamers. Again, let's just, what if we made this as, some capitalist, stuff to sell the toys, the card games, the video games, the digital eggs, previous Digimon anime. Let's do that with it. And just look at fucking Digimon Tamers. Holy shit. Digimon could be literally anything. Like, there's no point in saying, oh, well, you know, it's not the one you're waiting on. Yeah, I know, that's kind of the brand for Digimon. And then they would all, like, get hoity-toity, like, well, you know, a lot of it is a visual novel, but it's still good, though. Listen. These are anime fans you're talking about. Do you really have to put a disclosure, a piece of information in front of it saying, listen, don't get too mad. It's like Danganronpa. It's like Phoenix Wright. Who on earth has there ever in the history of anime ever been a weeb piece of shit who is bold enough to buy a Digimon game in the year of our Lord 2022 who didn't want to fuck with a visual novel? Are you joking? I can't believe this. So, my point is that Digimon fans need to like Digimon with the whole chest, you know what I mean? Pokemon fans like Pokemon with the whole chest, even the bad ones. I've literally seen people like, oh, Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl are pretty good. I'm up here like, oh yeah, Sword and Shield, man, not as bad as people say. It's okay, just say it with the whole chest, it's pretty good. Oh, we got a few more people. What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing today? I guess me getting mad, about not... Hey, thank you, Red Sauce. Or maybe it's Thai Red Sauce. Good name, though. Thank you. Are we at level 13 yet? Did we? Well, anyway, the point is that I have no idea if the game is good, right? And, the thing that sparked me to look at reviews is my friend showed me a screen cap of the game, that says, like, character, I'm not gonna say the name of, just dies. And I watched the scene, and this is... Oh, okay, like Thai. Okay, bet. I love that. Nice name. Yeah, like, character that is, that I will not name, because I don't want to fuck it up for you. I don't care about that kind of thing, but you might, just dies. And I watched the scene, and it's pretty goddamn brutal, and I just started, like, oh shit, 2 people left. Oh, damn. I guess I spoiled it. Sorry, a character dies in a game called Survive. The guy just fucking dies. And, I laughed pretty heartily, not because it's funny that he died, but in that I just thought it was gonna be a fucking Digimon game. I just thought this was gonna be a Digimon game. And lo and behold, it seems to just be Devil Survivor from what I can tell, which is good because I like Devil Survivor. Which, begs the question, what if, Pokemon Real? Also, what if Pokemon Real during natural disaster? And they're coming for you. That is the basic premise of Devil Survivor. Excuse me for taking a long time grinding on this, folks. I'm not gonna deal with Brock without Vine Whip, unfortunately. And I think I get that at level 13. You'd think I would have checked. I even paused my phone to do it, but I got distracted, so there we go. But don't worry, your suffering will be over soon, I promise. Alright. Okay, I guess they all left. Okay, that's fine. That's okay. It's a Saturday night, you have other things to be doing. You know what? This is a ROM hack that, edits screen, but I think the menus and stuff are all the same. I want to say A and B have been reversed. I haven't checked my ROM settings. I have not emulated a game in a cool minute. But I think they've been reversed, which is very interesting. But I don't think the status screen have been changed too much, though. Which I know were super different. Yeah, they were super different in old school Pokemon. So, there you go. Another Pokemon fact for you is that the status screens were different in Pokemon Red and Green. Which is interesting, I guess. I'm not really sure why. But, maybe there's some marketing information that, maybe there's some marketing wisdom that actually added some insight to it. But yeah, I still have no idea if this game is any good or not. Digimon, that is. So, there we go. Now we know. Oh, damn, another one left. Okay, well that's fine. I expect them to leave when it comes to the grinding, and that's okay. Maybe they'll return one of these days. Maybe I should have went ahead and said, that's it, fuck this, I'm cheating, and just put a bunch of rare candies in, and so I wouldn't have to deal with this situation exactly. Oh, that's okay. Right, okay, so what's, maybe I should have loaded up the longer, mildly interesting facts before the big grind, because I didn't think it was going to take this long. Oh, right, so I'm reading, for a cool video Game Boy project, in the upcoming weeks, the Takeshi Shudo Pokemon book, which is just an adaptation of the first several episodes of the Pokemon anime. And it is weirdly, I'm not even gonna say darker, but very serious and very grounded, right? Like, the beginning of the book just has a foreword that tells you a lot about Ash as a person. Not even necessarily, like, in terms of him being a Pokemon master, but, like, his backstory, but also, more importantly, at least for my purposes, his mom's backstory. We have a whole half a chapter dedicated to the story of Ash's mom. That is basically, Ash's mom is a very young, she's like about 30, a little under 30 actually, single woman who, all the men in her life just left. Her granddad left to become a Pokemon trainer, her partner left to become a Pokemon trainer, and we're all kind of scumbags and have kind of seemed to fall off the face of the earth. And she tells Ash as a child, hey, don't worry, your dad and granddad out there, they're great trainers. They're superior trainers, they're really great. And when Ash gets a computer, at age, like, 7 or something like that, she pulls him over and says, alright, listen, son, I gotta be real with you. That whole thing about your dad and granddad being great trainers, it's probably a fucking lie. And she says this because, like, hey, there's a database with pretty much every Pokemon trainer that's ever really done anything at any point in time, even ones that have died. So naturally, one of the first things you're probably going to want to do is look up information on your dad and granddad. And when you do that, you're not going to find them. There are literally billions of trainers out there in the world. No matter how obscure, records going back like 100 years, you're not going to find them. And I just want to let you know that up front. And that was super interesting. She runs a cafe called Palette House Delia, or whatever. Probably like Masuda House Delia, because, you know, Japanese, clearly. And they just talk a bunch about her life, what she does, and what it's all about, which is very interesting, which makes the part, you know, in the following episode when Ash makes it to, you know, Viridian City, and he calls his mom, a little bit more of a tearful reunion situation, because on Ash's end, this is the day he's been dreaming of his whole life, and they really, oh, thank fucking God. Holy fuck. Alright, boys. The game has finally actually begun. Oh, yeah. Gen 3 absolutely said, yeah, there's your dad. He's right there. Go fight him. They definitely make it a point to go, oh, yeah, dude, I'll be real with you. Your dad and granddad are not shit. So the piece of lore, this is probably one of my favorite pieces of lore in this little book, is, so pretty much every police officer is named Jenny. That's a surname. The police are basically a are, you know, kind of passed down from, you know, in the family. Like, 2 out of 3, officers have the last name Jenny. The last 1/3, changed their name upon getting married. The same is sort of true for, yes, exactly. Hereditary police force. That's why they all look identical. They do have, like, numbered names. I don't know why none are coming to mind. It's because I can't fucking count in Japanese. But like number ko, like Sachiko? No, that's a dog. I can't count. Like number ko, like a very obvious name for you just made up a fucking name. You numbered that child. And they fucking hate that. So the narrator says, I'm just gonna call them all Genie, because I don't want to piss off the fucking police, because who fucking knows what they'll do. And canonically, in the world of Pokemon, since all the doctors seem to be women, and all the cops also seem to be women, most of the important jobs in the Pokemon world tend to be done by women, because Pokemon trainers tend to disproportionately be men. And if your one skill in life is throwing a Pokeball, that's not really good for, like, politics, right? Like, that doesn't really make you, like, a good politician. So, that's a really funny piece of lore that, most important jobs are done by women, and most Pokemon trainers are kind of bums. So, there you go. What's my health looking like? We're fine, it's fine. Wish I had something to say about Brock, but I don't. I really don't. I haven't gotten to the part with Brock yet. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, no. Oh, I hate this thing. Oh, this thing is horrible. Oh, God. We do love a Pokematriarchy. Oh, Hitmonchan? That's a shit Pokemon. That's a man Pokemon. Oh, Chansey? Based. Hired as a doctor. Let's do it. You're in. How long are we gone? Oh, holy shit, we're at like an hour, and we're just now getting to Brock. Jesus Christ. Could you imagine? You know, I've seen people play Pokemon, and they get to Brock after like a cool 15 minutes, but, I guess it's just me, the lone, low IQ buffoon, that has to take like an hour to do it, because I just don't want to hit that Geodude situation, you know what I mean? I wonder if it would have been faster if I grinded in Viridian Forest, where I had at least the option for fighting Metapods, I guess. Do I want Bide? So I have a clue. I have a pretty good idea about what Pokemon I'm going to end up using. Like, the next one is going to be Paris and Mount Moon. Then after that, I think Bellsprout shortly after. But I'm not sure if any of them are especially effective Bide users. I mean, Bide is already, like, you know, a pretty bad move. Yeah, so Bide is already, like, a really bad move. But there are, like, desperate situations where people are just straight up using it. Then again, I got Bulbasaur. It'll be fine. But I do want to mix it up by actually using all the grass Pokemon I can. Like, you know, you would probably imagine that a run that was exclusively Bulbasaur might actually get a little bit boring. It's basically like a one Pokemon run, right? So I don't know if this is the case in Pokemon Red, Blue, and Green, in like the video games, but in the book, names of I say this because we're gonna go to here for no particular reason, just, you know, wasting your time. You only have so much so much time in life. You're spending it here. Mortal Coil, uncoiling on me. Interesting. Maybe a lot of this dialogue actually is a pretty straightforward translation. What was I saying? Right. Yeah, so real life locations. So to my understanding, generally speaking, real life locations in Pokemon are written in kanji. But, in the book they are written in katakana, which, to my understanding, would carry the implication of this is similar, but not quite, to the real world, since, you know, it's written different. Like, if Pokemon had a place called Italy or something. So there you go. I just wanted to share that thought. You're getting a full book report. All four of you. So if you're ever wondering, but I wonder, did any Japanese children function under the assumption, like, oh shit, Kanto? Oh man, I love that place. I'm there right now. My grandma lives there. Or did they sort of understand it to be an abstraction, like a fictionalized version of this place? Sure, I'll take an escape rope. I don't think I need an escape rope, but, you know, whatever. That is sort of what I wonder sometimes. Like, what is the Japanese perception of some of the... You know, I could have skipped Brock. Oh, well. I dead-ass forgot about the Brock skip. Oops. There you go. I kind of always wonder what is the perception of a Japanese person playing Pokemon for the first time. Like, our understanding of Kanto may be closer to a country. And, well, you know, if you're American, which I am, which is big. Like, you know, it's a little bit of a trip to go from, like, California to New York. Like, that's not a thing you just do regularly, but if you wanted to go to, like, Hokkaido, well, not Hokkaido, it's an island. Oh, I can't think of two places in Japan. A north place and a south place, that is on the same island. You could just do that, like, same day. It's just a day trip. Or, you know, most of the day. It's like the size of California, give or take. So, you know, the idea of, like, going across, you know, Kanto, it's like going across Japan. Like, hey, this is a cool adventure. It takes, like, you know, maybe like a week or two. We're gonna hike it on foot, most of the way. Little public transit here and there, as a little treat. But for me, this is like a whole sprawling, centuries-long adventure. Because the idea of crossing the country is, disgusting. So, there we go. You know, I thought I was going to get the Surge today, but maybe not. Maybe we'll get 2 Surge. Maybe that's what we'll do. And I'll do a little bit of grinding off-screen. Yeah, I think that's a good plan. I'm not going to end it right now. I'd like to at least get to Cerulean. I feel like that's a pretty reasonable goal. Probably a little farther, because we're only like an hour in. Yeah, the whole US mess whole frame of yeah, exactly. Like, it's really fucks with the, like, how far I think things actually are. While Pokemon games are made with the design philosophy of, this adventure will go as far as my bike will take me. Which is, you know, pretty damn far, or rather, like, the most extreme version of, like, as far as my bike will take me. There we go. Which, you know, makes a lot more sense. That this is like a kid's journey. You're really not really, you know, going that far out. Like, if an emergency happened, I guess your mom could figure out a way to come get you or just say, alright, stay right there. Hello! Oh, Gladys. Oh, I didn't know, I didn't know, that boy was up in here. Hello. Well, thank you. My boy Glad. Good old Glad, which I've never called him that a day in his goddamn life. They are also here. Hello. Oh, nice. We got him. Alright. It's mostly my real life friends here. They're all rooting me on. See, this is what happens when you actually have friends, unlike most people on the internet. Now, of course, I only have like 2, but, you know. Hello. Unless you're talking to each other, then that's also fine. My IQ is actually quite low, but don't tell anyone though. This stream is. I'm gonna edit that part of the stream in post. So I have no clue how to get the the fucking text onto the goddamn stream. So there we go. The game plan. It would be nice to make it to Vermilion. We'll see. Initially, I was just gonna go until like 10. That's what I wanted to do. But I realized, oh shit, here it comes. Here it comes. How hideous will the Ivysaur green sprite look? Oh, I'm not liking this. This is horrible. Alright. Okay. Maybe I should, my viewers are folks that I know. True. Has there ever in life been a person that has ever watched a stream that I don't personally know? Never happened, never will. My friends are just here supporting me, and they're just watching me basically do the same thing I do in Discord, where I just talk to myself and everyone goes, yes, yeah, which is reasonable. Alright, so, I don't know if it's just me, Ivysaur's Gen 1 sprite looks like a dog. It's like back sprite, that is. The front sprite looks, fucking horrible. Maybe that's something I'll do to, clear up, my fucking god. A lot of these I've seen before, but I've never had to, like, process what I'm looking at. Right. So I was gonna say, what I should do, since, when I'm streaming, or when I'm watching a stream, what I don't really care much for is a bunch of dead silence. That's why I'm just constantly yammering on. I just don't like the dead silence. So maybe to clear up some of that, I'll just start talking about, these Pokemon sprites. We'll just give each one a review. It's going to be a little hard putting a grade on them, because pretty much all of them are like F. Like, the highest might be like a C. Like, I think the Nidorino sprite was like a solid C. So this guy has a duck bill. He's like, oh! He looks like he's about to shoot the whoop. He's a fire in his lasers, you know what I mean? This thing is horrible, and I hate it. Oh, fuck me. Yeah, this is the Fog Snake. Oh god. This is what I get for I shouldn't have wasted time. I should have saw this coming. I should have known that if I was gonna take a bunch of time to stop and look at this horrible thing, maybe I should have waited until after it used Wrap. Fun fact, Wrap is the best move in this goddamn game, and it's really horrible because if you can outspeed your target, that's basically the end of the game right there. Pokemon have you can just solo the game with Wrap. It's horrible. Great design game. Weirdly, the trainer sprites look okay. I made, like, a tweet that no one liked, so all of you go do that right now. No, I'm joking. I made a tweet that was like, oh, Pokemon, Game Freak when they need to, like, make a modern Pokemon, and it's like, you know, Patrick Dumb. And Pokemon when they... Excuse me. Pokemon when they need to design a new Pokemon, Patrick Dumb. Pokemon when they need to design like a human NPC, Pokemon Smart. And I was thinking that was a new phenomena. Nah, it's been like that since day one. Like, look at these sprites. Oh, I didn't show you the menu. Yeah, look at Red here. He looks pretty cool. He looks alright. Oh, this hack adds the names in here. I can only presume it's like that because it was in Pokemon Red and Green that they had the names in there. But yeah, like that sprite looks pretty cool. Don't really know why they couldn't continue doing that, but I guess they just decided against it. I guess. What I speculate, and I think some people I know who do like some level of game development, is what probably happened is the game had to be finished, and the sprites were like, oh shit, I forgot about that person. The sprites were one of the last things to get done. So what happened was everyone was just sort of just make a sprite. Everybody just get in here, make a sprite. Like, see, this last girl, she's cute. I like this sprite. Rattata. Yeah, that looks like Rattata. I don't have an issue with the Rattata sprite. He's okay. That accurately depicts what a Rattata is. 8 out of 10, I guess. The grade, it's obviously curved for this, but 8 out of 10. Yeah, so, like, everyone just sort of said, oh shit, we gotta hurry up and get this here video game done. We don't have time to make the sprites good. Oh god. I don't like this. It's the eyes I don't like. Everything else about it is fine. It's the eyes I don't like. Yeah, so they just kind of had to get everybody in here making sprites, and that's why they're sort of all over the place. And presumably the Gen 1 sprites are also pretty bad for the English release of the games, but unified at least. And then they got my boy, Ken Sugimori to come in and make them okay, I guess. I don't have any Pokeballs, do I? I do have Pokeballs. When did I drop one? Did I just pick all those up? I don't think I've thrown any yet. Why do I have 4? Oh, whatever. Yeah, I like the Bugcatcher sprite too. Like, all the human sprites are like really, they're all very expressive. Like, I don't really have too many questions about what the hell this person is, or even the proportions thereof. They all have, like, a lot of personality. They cleanly describe what they're supposed to be. They're not, you know, always, like, masterpieces, but, you know, yeah, that's what that guy is. And if you drew that in 2D, I wouldn't really think twice about that, or, you know, on a piece of paper. Here, absolutely not. This is horrible. Alright, Kakuna. How do we feel about Kakuna? So it's butt sprite. Correct. Pokemon, more like Pokemon. 100% true. And I guess it's still basically true now, where all the human NPCs look good and the not humans look like dog shit. If you're wondering why I'm using Vine Whip and not Tackle, it's because its defense keeps going up, and I don't want to deal with that, and everything here has bad special defense. So, there we go. But yeah, to my understanding, they didn't have any concept art to work with. They just understood what the Pokemon was, and from there just sort of winged it. So, there we are. I think Caterpie might actually be the same sprite as in Gen 1, right? I'm not sure. Caterpie sprite looks fine, I guess. Just need to... Yes, exactly. Like, we just need to get this done, like, ASAP. This game has to go out literally in 15 minutes. Boy, I sure do wish I hadn't waited until the day before to, do the sprites, for that game, where it's mostly about monster sprites. Oopsie. Oh well. A lot of, like, early Pokemon lore is really weird, and I love it, so that's cool. Like, the lore with, like, a lot of it for early Pokemon tends to be, there's quietly a phenomena happening in the background, and you just kind of live with that, regardless of what that may be. For example, like, junior trainers, and boat catchers, have weak Pokemon because, a Pokeball is 200 yen. It's like about, you know, how much that in, like, 1990s money, although I'm pretty sure this kind of game will be, like, you know, take place in, like, the 80s, but, you know, that'd be, like, $2, $2.25 or something like that. Which is, you know, that's a sort of considerable amount of money for a 7-year-old to have, right? So, you know, all their Pokemon are going to be these early game rats and bugs and things of that nature, because they are children, and children don't really have money. Or the very natural, hey, there are fossils in Mount Moon, and also it's called Mount Moon, so there's a lot of cool stuff going on there. So naturally, there will be a museum in the city next door, which is pretty neat. I don't really think this is ever really commented upon, but it's just quietly there in the background. It's always been a little strange to me that Mount Moon doesn't really seem to have too much, you know, lunar going on. I get the... Well, I mean, it has Clefairy, which is, you know, a space Pokemon, and it has, like, Moonstones. But kind of interesting. Like, I feel like a later Pokemon game would, add some type of set piece. I actually don't want to deal with her right now. Would have, like, some type of cool set piece going on. But none of these early ones. Nope, they just said that's a dungeon. So it's always struck me as a little bit weird that later Pokemon don't really have set pieces when they have to revisit Mount Moon. Well, I guess that's not true. Gold and Silver would actually have an event that you probably already know, or you haven't seen, and there's no in between, where very specifically on Mondays, Clefairy will come out and dance around a rock in the inside of, or in a clearing inside of Mount Moon. So there you go. Oh, and if anyone wonders why this is looking a little bit muddy and slow and not super pixelated, I put the settings like that to make it look a little bit more like how a Game Boy would look. So there we go. Alright, it's about time for us to start thinking about who else we're gonna... Oh, whoops. Yeah, who else we're gonna use. Next one, Paris, and then Bellsprout. Paris is fucking horrible, and Parasect is also fucking horrible. But I wonder if they will do a little bit better, because they have Slash, which is usually an auto-crit move. Oh lord, I don't like that at all. Okay, how do we feel about this thing? Zubat sprite, its mouth is a little bit small. Its proportions just look really, really bad. This thing is horrible, and I hate it. I'm just gonna run away from it. However, I don't know exactly how these two things are related. I think the implication is that Zubat is supposed to be a... Yeah, it has like weird stick legs. I think the implication is Zubat is supposed to be... Oh, wait. Mr. Very Wrong, you're actually in the chat right now, so you can confirm this for me if I'm wrong. So the sound effect for like an arrow hitting its mark is like Zubat, like Zubato, like bing, like it's supposed to be the equivalent of that kind of sound effect. And I'm guessing that's why Zubat has the name. It's a pun on the sound effect Zubato. Is that probably about true, carrying the implication that it's supposed to be a fast Pokemon? I think that's probably true, right? That's something. Now, I was actually very confused when I sort of found this out, because I understood... Oh, okay, I'm going to save that for later. I understood that, Zubat is a thing in Japanese, but the thing I understood it as is a character, from a tokusatsu show called Zubat. And he does things with a Zubato. And he carries around a little guitar and changes uniforms into his tokusatsu fit mode when he does it. And I think the catchphrase is he does things with a Zubato, or he hits the mark. So there you go. I probably could have explained that a little bit better if I wasn't doing... you know, I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, like a piercing sound effect. Okay, yeah, that's what I figured. But specifically, like, piercing as in an object piercing, not, a piercing noise, like supersonic. Is this Mega Punch? I think this is Mega Punch. Yes, that is Mega Punch. Well, none of my Pokemon are gonna have arms, so... You know what? Fine. I'll get that. I'll get the item. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Tell you what. I'm gonna be merciful to all of you. And I will catch the Paris today, but I'm not gonna use it. I'm just gonna grind it off screen to have that be a sweet mercy to all of you. Really lost momentum when we did that. Right. Oh, I didn't talk about Geodude yet. Geodude. So I don't like that it's doing this. I don't like that it's doing a suck motion. I don't care for that one bit. It's... Maybe I should have looked for that Paris. It begins. I wonder if Zubat was a Pokemon they ever considered to have, like, a different name at some point, but said they just kind of like that bat was in there. To my understanding, and this actually shows a little bit, all the proper nouns for Pokemon were handled by a different team that I think is totally anonymous, like names and things like that. Names, location, item names, move names, things of that nature. So maybe they were just sort of into Zubat having the word bat in the name. This is doing no damage. Okay, fine. You know, see, this is what I mean. We're trying to big brain strat a small brain game. Do you see what I mean now? Oh lord, is that 4 times effective in this game? I think it might be. It absolutely is. Okay. Alright. I almost just want to lose to this so I can be taken back to the entrance, but... my pride will not let me. I'm not gonna fucking die to a Zubat on screen. Maybe, on my own time, you know, we can get some of that in, but, not today. Unless if, I Gen 1... 1 in 255 you know, I'm not gonna risk it. I'm not. I fucking hate Pokemon. Yes, I know. This is very exciting content. See, this is what the people want. This is what the people came for. Dealing with Zubats, which I know is the world's oldest meme. And I used to say, oh, wow, what are you, an idiot? Why don't you just simply switch out and it won't be an issue? Or have more than one Pokemon? But I don't have that luxury right now. I just don't. The grass life chose me, I guess. What do we got? Hour 20 minutes. Okay, we're doing good. We're doing good. Have you decided to misbehave? That would be unfortunate. Game. Ah, there you are. Okay. Okay, we did it. We beat the final boss, Zubat. All right, we got Pogsnake back at it again, as you do. You know, sometimes it just kind of pays to just mash A in Gen 1 of Pokemon, and you know, yeah, that's how it is. That's how it be. That's how it be. Should I have another piece of trivia? You know, maybe I should have been looking for, because I'm just filled to the brim with genuine Pokemon trivia. Yeah, so Mount Moon in the Japanese version is very similar. The moon viewing mountain. I don't remember exactly how it's written. There you go. The moon viewing mountain. Now, yeah, see, there we go. You see the suck, dude. There it is. That's what the people want. Moon viewing mountain, which is ironic because there is no moon you can see here. The game seems to take place in broad daylight. This is fake news, people. Fake news. Can you believe that? Because I certainly can. I don't believe Pokemon would just up and lie to me like this, you know? Okay, I'm pretty sure I can take this guy, no problem. But first, let me just grab that. Ah, there we are. We're looking for Paris. We did it. Alright, are we gonna accidentally kill this thing in one shot? Let's find out. I think it's a rare encounter, so, oh, okay, not even close. Alright, well, that's fine. Alright, so he did 2 damage, which is good. But it's actually cursed, because that implies that, when I'm using it, it will do 2 damage. So there we go. But hopefully, in the next stream, whenever that will be, maybe tomorrow, I'm not sure. Maybe I want to get all the streaming in done now. It'll be grinded up to a nice, big, healthy Parasect. And by healthy, of course, I mean not at all healthy, because Parasect is horrible. Paris is one of the better sprites in this game. I forget what the bug is called that it's based off of, but it is also horrifying, so there we go. I'm not going to give you the whole spiel about, oh, Paris is, oh, the mushrooms on its back are taking over its body. Yeah, alright. Oh, okay. Oh, cool. Oh, they used a Japanese name here. I will not use, nope, I don't want a nickname. At least not yet. If anyone has any ideas for nicknames, feel free, and I will consider them when we get to Lavender Town. I don't know what my flying HM will be yet. Maybe I should have just, in hindsight, grabbed it before, so I would just have it at my disposal. Am I going to be able to get out of here as I am now? Probably not. Well, yeah, we got 4 potions. We'll be fine. It's okay. I got my Paris. It's okay. Actually, I don't want to do him. Oh, Clefairy's cute. You can kind of see its little wings on its back. That's kind of cool. It has a little pompadour situation going on. I have mixed feelings on that, but okay. I know it's easily the best Pokemon in Diamond and Pearl, or rather in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, that is. Easily a very busted Pokemon, because the fairy typing was definitely not a horrible idea. No, I like fairies well enough. Klefki, Clefable, some of my favorite Pokemon that aren't Goomy. So, there we go. You know, I thought about just catching the stronger one, but no thanks. No thanks. Okay, not gonna lie, getting a little tired of Zubats. Okay, I know. It's you would think after 20 years, 20 plus years of Pokemon, I don't have any repels. The blight of Zubats would be a thing that I would be used to by now. It is a thing I'm used to with Geodudes, but I think Zubats typing is what really irritates me. And that's okay. Based on how many people left, I guess you guys feel the same way. Which, you know, reasonable. Pretty reasonable. But I've always sort of found Mount Moon to be a bit of a slog. Maybe in hindsight I should have skipped more of it. Oh well. I don't want to deal with him, but that's okay, I have to. You know, I think the implication is Team Rocket is supposed to be bad for wanting to take Pokemon fossils and selling them, but I don't know, that seems like one of the relatively few like legitimate sources of business, right? You know, having Pokemon fossils that, you know, aren't caught by anybody and just selling them. Nothing wrong with that. You're not stealing them. Like, that's what, you know, we do. We're gonna get a fossil and we're gonna revive it. Well, no, we're not. But I thought about it. I thought about Kabutops for a second because initially I was gonna have Pokemon that live in grass, so that means grass and bug, but also Kabutops is a horseshoe crab, and horseshoe crabs, I believe, are related to insects. But I decided against that. Let's see what it says. Fact: the fungi that Paris mushroom is probably based on. Bug and winter. Fact: the fungi that the Paris mushroom is probably based on in Japanese is called I can only read bug, which in English effectively means bug in winter, Japanese in summer, or grass in summer. Oh, that is incredibly interesting. Oh shit, I can't get out of this one. Am I gonna die to a Zubat? Because I'm quad weak to fucking leech life of all things? The answer may surprise you. Both yes and no are surprising answers here, by the way. Let's just go for a leech life. That is incredibly interesting, Mr. Very Wrong, and I'm happy I know that now. It all, like, Nice. I love that. I don't like how this is going. I do not like how this is going at all. But I think we can make it. Alright, we did it. Alright, we got there. We got past Zubat. Now, if you're wondering why I seem to be so distressed about Zubat specifically, it's some of the type weaknesses are a little different. So now, currently, Poison is weak to Bug, as opposed to vice versa. So, we are taking, like, 4 times damage, which isn't a lot, but, you know, more than too much at this point in the game, from Leech Life, of all things. Yo, I love how these guys are just... Ooh. I love how these guys are just called Super Nerd. Okay, let's see. Grimer. How do you feel about Grimer? I like that he's doing that. I think it's supposed to be cute, but something about it doesn't quite look right. I think it may be the proportions on this thing that isn't quite doing it for me. I think that's what it is. I'm not into the proportions. Something about, and, you know, it may be because this is also a hack that puts the game in color, if you didn't notice. Or rather, not the, like, single tone of color. I don't know. Something about it doesn't... Its head is too big. And maybe the sprite itself is a little bit too small, so I'm not a fan of that. Okay, Voltorb. Okay, no way they can fuck up Voltorb, right? It's literally just a ball. You know, I stand correct. Listen, you know, we all make mistakes sometimes, okay? Alright, so most of it is okay, except for its seemingly swollen other eye. Don't know how I'm feeling about that. Yeah, he looks like he's been, like, cartoon stung by a bee. I'm not too wild about that, but they got the shape right, so that's something. Again, maybe that one was a sprite that looks better in black and white, who knows? Alright. Coughing. Hey, that one looks alright. No problem here. Good work, Game Freak. You did it. Yep, I do appreciate... uh-oh, how much... oh, nothing. Okay. Coughing is a Pokemon I don't quite understand, but I appreciate it existing. So this is probably a stretch, but it does come up as a... oh no, absolutely not. In Gen 1, the gnome is at least closer to a bug, right? Horseshoe crab. I think... Excuse me, I don't know, I'm just so tired recently. Probably because I've been on that, Sigma, rise and grind mindset. Horseshoe crabs are, as I said before, a little bit closer to bugs. Alright, I think I had something I was gonna say, but, well, I guess I lost it now, but... Alright, thank fucking God. Okay. We're free. Out of the frying pan, into, the Nugget Bridge, I guess. Nice. Oh, right, So Gen 1 Pokemon have an interesting relationship with the Poison type, where a lot of Pokemon that look like they otherwise wouldn't necessarily be poisonous, just sort of are, I guess. And I've always gotten the, game. Thank you. What is this? Probably Mega Kick? Whirlwind. Absolutely not. I've always gotten the feeling that a lot of these Pokemon are not necessarily poisonous because they are poison Pokemon, but because they just sort of take on the nature of their... Oh, I don't know, I'm so sleepy. Like, I slept until like 3 today. This is the first day I've like actually had off. Holy shit. I mean, I didn't just wake up at 3. I woke up at like 10 and made breakfast and then fell back asleep until like 3. They have like a very peculiar relationship with the environment around them, where I get the feeling that they weren't always poison-type Pokemon, but just things that existed in the world that took on poison-type properties. Like, it's sort of weird that, something like a Bulbasaur, right, seems to be poison-type, or there just don't really seem to be very many, non-poisonous, poisonous plant Pokemon, while other games would have plenty of those. Okay, none of you have hands. That can go too. How much is that worth? Oh, they don't sell for anything here? Alright, interesting. Oh, I like that. I like that wording. I can't put a price on that. That's an interesting little change. I'm probably gonna need some more potions soon. I thought I could hold out until I'm able to buy super potions, but probably not. I wonder if it's possible for me to get some oh, the spread is different. Maybe I should call it a day since I'm getting a little sleepy. Okay, this old lady spray. I don't think that's in the English version, is it? I'm not sure. Okay, so that's still Poliwhirl for Jinx. Interesting. I think that trade had to have been something else before, right? let's see. What is the Earth badge description? Oh, oops. Now, these fellas have apparently amazing secrets, so let's see what that's all about. Oh. He puts it so bluntly. I mean, I guess, you know, there is, you know, it begs the question of, will Pokemon listen to you? But, okay. Oh, huh, interesting. This is important for later. Okay, the attack of them all go. Okay, so something to note. Every move in Generation 1 that affects your stats specifically. This is like a growth, for example. There is a glitch where every time your stats are modified, it will actually apply any badge boost again. So that's why I was looking at that. You know what? I could probably take Misty right now. Maybe we should just take Misty now. I'm pretty sure I could take her right now. Usually, Misty is pretty tough, and I normally like to wait until after I go up north and deal with, you know, the Nugget Bridge and Bill and all that good stuff. But I don't think I'm necessarily going to do that today, so let's just do it now and get it over with, right? Like, oh, what is he going to do? Oh, God. His head is a little too far back. It was almost okay. Horsey Sprite is almost fine, but its head is a little too far back. Like, it's got a little going on. Other than that, like, the individual pieces of it look okay. It looks like its head and body were, like, made, like, by two different people, and they came together later. I do like that its snout is a little bit more trumpety, so that's, I don't know, that looks kind of cute. Okay, let's see what horrors await for Shellder. Oh, it's actually okay. I have no issue with that. It looks a little too bland, like maybe I don't know if I'd make it symmetrical, like maybe it should be facing a slight angle, which is what they do in a lot of other Pokemon games, but there we go. Now you know. This is going to be the place where I dump all the Pokemon lore on everybody, okay? So I hope we're all ready for that. Maybe I should, you know, if I didn't stop so much in the middle of shit to give out lore facts, I, would probably just make these, little lore bits into a thing, into like a single video. I like Goldine's design. I like that big old horn. Goldfish, Japanese goldfish, do have those big, giant bug eyes that are horrifying. Pretty good. I like that it has its upper fin, looks like a mohawk. That's pretty cool. It looks a little bit more fearsome with that giant horn going on. That's kind of cool. It's an alright guy. I've always had a soft spot for Goldeen. Oh, also, I think the girl junior trainer are called Girl Scouts, I think. If I remember right. I don't remember. It's either that or the Picnicker. Actually, you know what? I'm tripping. It's the Picnicker. Alright, we're taking on Misty. It's going down. It's going down. We're gonna get her. It's gonna be no problem fun. Staryu looks pretty good. He looks a little chunky, a little buff boy, put on a little bit of weight, but hey, that's okay. I'm not the skinniest person myself. Who the fuck am I to judge? I like the reflective part of its eye, and it's gone. We did it. Congratulations to me. Truly, grass is proving itself to be supreme once it gets going. Starmie? It does, technically speaking, look like a more imposing form of Staryu. That is technically true. It looks like it's not supposed to be quite as chunky to me, though. Maybe that's just what I'm used to. But I like it well enough. This guy makes enough sense to me. Its eye is, or its gem in the middle is a little bit large, but, you know, that's okay. Who isn't a little bit large, right? Has a little bit of charm to it, but it looks a little blocky, and it's, the back star on it, I think is supposed to, in theory, be, symmetrical. But it looks like, they got a little bit lazy on it. Like, maybe they even, reused the, sprite for Staryu and used the, base of it for Starmie, and realized that its, sprite, was a little bit too big. Yeah, I don't think I need poison powder, that's fine. I could have used that instead of Growl. I fucked up. Well, that's fine. He learns sleep powder relatively soon, so that's fine. Yeah, see? That was easy. No problem fun. Are we all enjoying the single Mon run? And we got Bubble Beam, which is usually a pretty good move, but we aren't going to have any water Pokemon, so it's not now. Alright, so I think we'll, we will beat the, Rival 3? Yeah, this is third rival fight. Yeah, we'll beat the third rival fight and we'll call it a day. I humored, maybe ending these off with, like, some type of short tier list of something incredibly arbitrary, like best types of plants. But you know, I think I'll do that next time, which will... Whoa, game! Wow. We'll do that next time, though. Meanwhile, let's fight the, rival. You know, I think I should be reading his voice, as Tank Hill.
Hey there, young man. You're still struggling along back here? I'm doing great, I'll tell you what. I just caught a bunch of strong and smart Pokemon. Almost as smart as Lady Propane. Here, let me show you what they can do. How's that? I'm a little rusty. I haven't done it in a while. Alright, here he comes. Pidgeotto, kick that young man's ass. Apropos of nothing, fucking God bless that girl who makes the rounds at, local cons and, has, a King of the Hill Ita bag. What a blessing. Ooh, I don't like that. Okay, well, I didn't like that. Oh, no. Oh, I don't like that either. See, today... Okay, if we miss, I'm just gonna switch out if we miss. Oh, no, we got him. Okay, that's good. You know what, actually, we're gonna have to switch eventually, so there's that. Because I don't want to deal with the accuracy loss. It's pretty lame, pretty whack. I'm not a big fan of that one. You know, I kind of wonder what would my mom think if she knew that here I am, almost 30, dressed as a Pokemon character, playing Pokemon for exactly 3 people. And I think she'd either be proud or ashamed, and there's no in between. Oh, finally. Yeah. Paris can take this guy on. Show him who's boss, Paris. You got the... Oh, I like that Abra Sprite. Ooh, that's really good. Oh, yeah, I love that dynamic pose. This guy only knows Scratch. I love that dynamic pose it has. That is exactly what Abra looks like. He's facing to the side a little bit. You can tell he's a guy that, you know, is more interested in resting. Doesn't really like to fight, but he looks like he has some mythical energy going on, you know what I mean? You know what? It just hit me. I'm probably only gonna have like
4 or 5 Pokemon this run. Maybe I can just go ahead and give them nicknames. I have to keep that in mind for next time. Okay, will Paris be able to face down Rattata? Find out soon. Probably not. I think this thing knows Hyper Fang. Had an idea. How about, fuck that. And we'll just, switch on back to, Ivysaur. Sound good? I think it's a good plan. Yep. Okay, happy I had the reads for that, boy. That was a what do they call it? The Yomi. Because I'm so good at fighting games, except for not really, though. Nice. I was able to outsmart a very dumb AI from 30 years ago. We did it. You know, I walked into this fight without a plan for that Charmander. Okay, well, here's my plan. Oops, I did not mean to do that. Yeah, I absolutely walked and... Don't be a thief. This is my punishment. I walked into this without a game plan for that Charmander, and now I'm not quite sure what to do with that. Actually, do I want to go up the Negative Bridge there, or do we want to do it later? You know what? We'll go up the Negative Bridge today. That's fine. Vine Whip is unfortunately my best option here. And again, for those of you who are just joining, I keep looking over at the other screen because I am dumb and don't know how to get the chat on the screen, so I'm just looking at the other one. So there we go. Okay, so I don't have full confidence Paris is going to be able to take this guy on, but we're going to hope for the best. We're going to hope for the best. And, okay, we did it. See, that's part of the reason why I was actually quite confident in being able to beat Green with only Grass Pokemon. I was not so sure of Yellow, mostly because the vast majority of Pokemon in these, in Red, Blue, and Green don't really pack any elemental moves. Like, you'll hit the end of the game, and they'll still be using, like, Ember. Jesus, no. Actually, no, I think we'll call it. Yeah, I think we'll call it. Okay, that's fine. Alright, well, he's gonna smell you later. And, tell you what, people, I'm actually gonna, about call it a day here, because I'm actually, getting a little tired. I say as I know I'm going to be up until like 3 in the morning doing fucking nothing. I was going to go until 10, so sorry about that. We're calling a little early. But tell you what, maybe we'll come back tomorrow, same time, around 7:30. Sound good? Cool. Great. Well, folks, it has been real. I'm going to do a little bit of grinding off-screen, and we'll take on the Nugget Bridge. Alright, get out of here. Go live your lives and do that kind of stuff. See ya!